Hi everyone, I'm here to talk about Mr. Fox. Mr. Fox is the last Web3 assistant you will ever need. So, who is Mr. Fox? Mr. Fox is basically the confidant who Batman relied on in Gotham. He was responsible for managing all of Batman's money, all of his tools, all of his gadgets. And so, similarly, Mr. Fox is here to help you navigate Web3. You can ask Mr. Fox for balance. Mr. Fox can help you track your portfolio. And Mr. Fox can also help you swap tokens. So you can simply ask Mr. Fox, for instance, how do I exchange my USDT for 1 inch tokens? And it will just tell you how to do that. Not only will it tell you how to do it, it will actually make you do it. So you can actually swap tokens, bridge tokens, get token balances, all of it non-custodially through an AI assistant. We are already live on Polygon and Ethereum mainnet, so you can take it for a spin right away. And why, Mr. Fox? So before that, let's do a quick demo here, where I've recorded a video just because the internet at the hackathon is occasionally unreliable. So what I'll do is I'll just take it full screen. Let me see how to do that. There we go. So as you can see, this is a Web3 assistant, and I'm going to ask him to check my Matic balance on Polygon. So it's going to do some computation and it's going to prompt me. Now, since I've already connected my wallet, it'll just ask me to send my wallet address. So before any action that I do, it asks me for consent. My private key still stays in my MetaMask wallet or any other wallet that I'm using. And Mr. Fox will just prompt me with the right actions that I need to do, with the right transactions that I need to sign. Now that I've sent it the address, it will query the blockchain and tell me that the balance is 0.19 Matic. So, you know what? I'm also going to ask it how much DAI do I have? And again, it's going to query, it's going to use 1inch's portfolio tracking API, and it's going to get me the balance of DAI that I have on my chain. I'm going to increase the speed of the video a little bit because the prompts take long. But like you can see, I have 0.57 DAI. So what I'll do here is I'll probably swap it for WMatic. And before I do that, I'll just ask it how much WMatic I can get for, half the DAI that I have. Given that this is the bull run, I feel bullish on Matic. Polygon is doing some great things. So it's gonna query Fusion SDK's order API, and it's gonna get me a quote. So I can get about 0.3175 wrapped Matic for DAI. So you know what? I'm gonna go with this swap. I'm feeling bullish on Matic. I'm gonna ask Mr. Fox to help me do this swap, and Mr. Fox is gonna do just that. So when I click on that, it's gonna ask me to sign a transaction. And as you can see, it's just a simple signature request, which I'm gonna send. And behind the scenes, the Fusion SDK is going to create an order for me. Now that the order has been created, it looks like I have not given it allowance to swap. So since I already have the required balance, it's asking me to give allowance to the Fusion SDK to make the transaction. So when I say yes, it's gonna prompt me to go to MetaMask and grant that approval. Now in here, I was just reading through the message. That is why I'm stuck on the screen slightly longer than expected. But when I click on confirm in a couple of seconds more, I was confused by the UI because generally the approval UI is supposed to be different, but it's just MetaMask things. Anyway, so I eventually click on confirm and that grants the approval. And boom, that's all I have to do. So it's gonna pass that approved request, and I think it's gonna ask me for a transaction sign again. There we go. So now that I finally signed this transaction, it's finally gonna create an order using the Fusion SDK, and the Fusion relayers are going to fulfill that order. And now that I've gotten this response back, I can actually see that my balance has changed. So what I'll do is I'll ask for my die balance and wrapped matrix balance again. And earlier I had somewhere like 0.5 die. That's gonna get reduced now. We're still waiting. Okay, there we go. So I'm left up with about 0.28 die, which is roughly half of what I had, and about 0.47 matic. So that's really it, and that's it for the demo. I'm just gonna thank Mr. Fox and move on. So let's go back to the demo and I'll talk about why Mr. Fox exists. So obviously, it becomes a lot easier to navigate Web3 when you can just talk to somebody and tell them what you want to do. But along with that, there are other benefits of using Mr. Fox. The most prominent ones are security. So by leveraging 1inch's Fusion SDK, you don't run the risk of being front run because these are basically orders which are fulfilled by professional traders essentially who are relayers. Then there's the benefit of ease. Most newcomers who come to Web3 don't really know what to do, which dApps to trust, which exchanges to go to, which swaps to execute. Mr. Fox can help you out with all of that. All you have to do is tell Mr. Fox what you want to do, and the bot takes care of everything. Third, it's completely private. Your private key never leaves the wallet. We only do the prompts and ask, and all the actions, all the transactions are given to your wallet to sign. Along with that, it's built on top of Waku protocol, which means that you are always talking to an AI bot, but completely anonymously. Your data is being sent to a bot, but it's never linked to your identity, which means that you will be completely anonymous even when you're talking to AI. Fourth, it's completely integrable and composable. It works with every wallet. You can add your own protocol or dApp even today. All you have to do is have an API and we can just integrate it right into Mr. Fox. Or you can just fork it and create Mr. Fox into your own protocol, customize the functions and basically configure it to work with your protocol. We've already done the demo, so I'm just going to skip that and move on to who can use Mr. Fox. So anybody who wants to learn more about crypto can obviously use Mr. Fox. Developers can use Mr. Fox because it can be integrated with any protocol and work with any wallet. Finally, DJs, anybody who wants to swap, bridge, vote, pump, dump any token, any NFT, whatever, Mr. Fox is there for you. Finally, what's the future? Mr. Fox will obviously keep learning, will eventually join EPI, which is our wallet, and other wallet apps. You can track your portfolio and any other, whales portfolio if you want. We will soon add that feature. We'll be extending the usage of 1inch's portfolio tracking API for that. Then we are also planning on adding a adding a pluggable chatbot that can be integrated into any dApp's website. Then we'll be adding more features like DAO voting, advanced trading, spot orders and limit orders, things like that. Bridging to different chains. And then for builders, we want to add the ability to write and deploy smart contracts. So you can ask Mr. Fox to give you a smart contract from Cookbook or OpenZeppelin and then modify it and then deploy it. And then, we eventually want to add payment infra to this so that Mr. Fox can have tiers of facilities and you can basically pay for whatever you want to use. Finally, we are already live on Ethereum and Polygon, but we hope to be live on more chains. Thank you for your time and keep building.